Hi, Rise and Shine. My name is Raven, spelled a little different, but it is pronounced Raven, like the beautiful black bird. Um, I just wanted to come on here and introduce myself and say hi. I'm an Aries, um, and I have a background in social work and currently undergoing some healing certifications and such energy work stuff. Um, but I just wanted to start a YouTube channel, and so I always have a whole bunch of ideas running through my head, especially like when I'm on nature. Right now, I'm on the track, along the track that I usually take walks on. So I was like, I don't feel like I'm looking all cute today, and I'm exhausted on this good Monday here. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get on here and say hello, and you guys will get to know me over time. And I just want to create a space for myself to express myself authentically. And, if people resonate and see it and like it, yay, I will love that. So exciting. If not, this is just going to be my own little diary, I guess. um, but one thing I will say that's just like been popping up on my mind, and I'll definitely touch on it like at some other points, but I'm just thinking about purpose, right? And how there's a lot of energy around like figuring out one's purpose, um, trying to live with intention and creating the life you love and desire. And I'm that girl. That's me, okay? Like, I'm self helping all the way through. I love all the self help books and self improvement stuff, or self growth stuff. But I also have realized that with that can come some heaviness, especially for people like myself who have many different interests and often can like feel lost. Um, I've always admired people who are just like, I know I want to do this, and they do that thing, right? And it can manifest in many other ways, and that one thing helps them like see other things very clearly. And that's so beautiful, and I think I can be like that in some ways, but also I think there's a lot of like maybe some karmic lessons or like wounds around like career for me and purpose, and it can often make me feel alone and like isolated and just like, what the hell am I doing? Like, what's going on here? Why am I here? Like, what am I doing here? um, but I'm also realizing that it's just like to stay more present, because time flies by so fast when you're trying to focus on everything that's going on for your future and the outcome, so you just miss everything right in front of you. And this is something I've like read about and seen, but I'm also starting to realize that for myself, and take in, just like check in with myself and like where I am, how am I feeling right now, what do I need right here right now. Like sometimes I feel like because I'm so forward thinking, looking in the future, there are parts of me that are, it's like feels fragmented, like it's like there's still that part of me that's like, hey, Raven, this other you is still here and needs support in this way and needs attention for this thing. And, you know, it's like kind of just like leaving her behind. And so it's just like trying to find that healthy balance between like forward movement and looking towards the future, but also staying present enough to focus on what you need right now and enjoying right now. And sometimes that can be hard, especially if there's like the anxiety or fear of like, I need to figure out what I'm going to do, who I am, what I want to be, and all those things. And especially with like the pressures of social media and seeing people constantly doing things and looking at their highlight reels, like it can really weigh on your mind and the psyche. I know it has done that for me. And I think right now I'm just trying to just check back in with myself, with where I'm at right now. And then also, one other quick thing, I'm not going to be here long today. Just like when you make mistakes, still checking back in with what you did differently this time around, even though you may have made a mistake. Okay? Because I've realized there are some things that, I'm trying to work through right now with myself and, going through my own healing journey. And sometimes I can be really hard on myself and be like, oh, I messed up. I failed. I fucked up. Like, I didn't do that thing right. I did what I said I wasn't going to do again. But I was different each and every time. I still, first of all, I had awareness of what's happening. And that's huge, because it's like, if you're not aware of like what you're doing, you're just like not consciously, like you're unconsciously doing things. And your subconscious mind is like running the show. But when you're able to have that awareness, and even if you don't, like outside of that, it's just showing yourself grace and compassion and kindness, even in those moments where you like make the same mistake over or make a mistake, but trying to find where you did something different within that. Or even if it's just like, oh, like I have an awareness now that I'm doing this. And that gives you more power to take a little more of a handle on it. And it doesn't have as much power over you once you are able to find those moments that you did something different, even in the moment you made a mistake. There's so much beauty still in the mistakes, and there's so much that you did right, even if it doesn't feel like it, or you feel like you failed, or you feel like you fall into that self-judgment trap. Those are just a couple things that are on my mind I want to say. You are not alone, like just for the people out there really trying to hone in on who they are and heal themselves and, grow and be the best version of themselves they can be, while also just being human as fuck and making mistakes. And that's still a part of the growth. That is healing, and being aware, having the awareness that, you're a human being and trying to figure this out. So I'm looking forward to getting to know you all more and sharing more, and just getting on here and talking about the many different things that pop up in my mind. I hope you have a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and you extend yourselves triple the amount of grace that you give other people. Triple, quadruple. But also extend that to yourself, and I think the more you extend that to yourself, you'll be able to give it to other people. Something I'm literally talking to myself right now. Okay, bye.